Okay, so we found that golf carts are extremely expensive in Canada. We found this little Gator, made a package deal with this and the 05 LLY. You'll have to see that on the other channel. But this thing stopped running. Not that we need to get it running, but it'd be nice to get it running and drive it in the back of the truck and then drive it home. And we got lots of issues with the LLY. Hopefully we have a few issues with this. But first things first, we're going to throw a charger on it, see if it turns over and what we actually have. I think we have a gas HPX. This is like 2006 or newer, I think. Got a gas jobber. I think the battery's under the seat. Yeah, probably needs a new battery, but we'll see what happens when we crank it over. It's pretty simple system, so I don't think it's going to take too much, but you never know.
Nope.
No?
Bit bigger.
Really?
Toss me an 11.
Oh, it's 11.
I don't speak American. No offense.
Hey, us Americans got a stupid measuring system.
At least you don't measure weight in stones.
Hey, I like crescent wrenches. You got standard on one side and metric on the opposite.
Everything's minty in this again too. It smells like Rotella. I like it.
What does it taste like?
Rotella.
Ah, nice.
2012 vintage. It had an exceptionally moist year that year.
So, swirl it around the cup.
you gotta swirl it. You gotta taste it. Yeah, yep. You gotta gargle it a little bit. I didn't gargle it, so it could be 2013, but
well, we're in the right.
Fairly confident.
We're in the right era. Yeah,
right
we're in the right era.
There's gas in there. This has been a while. Still smells like gas, so I don't think it's that old. Oh, it's tight. I think the point is to move that other thing. Let's not do that.
Yeah. The right way and then the
Better way.
better way.
Yeah. Joe has garden. That's your typical battery. So stuff. Oh, fuel pump there. Ready?
Yep.
No, you're not. I don't hear it really. Just don't hold the bolt. Hold the clamps up against it.
You want to pull the battery off the lawnmower?
We'll go buy another one. Starter? It should be going, but the starter is not going. It's not happy.
A little bit of smoke. No, it's
Oh yeah. Okay, let's get a battery for it. Do it proper. Okay. I think we're looking at a starter. The engine's not seized, so that's good. Okay, so if you've watched the LLY build on the other channel, you know we ran into some issues, but we made a package deal for this Gator, and we got some issues, Andy?
Yeah, she's a no start.
It's fine, it'll be fine, it's no problem, everything's fine. Here we go. If you exercise more, you won't snore as much.
I thought I was supposed to drink more beer.
That was this morning. That was drunkard stuff. It was my boot. Don't hit the track. Yeah, I'll screw you some. Okay. Oh, I need some exercise too. Don't scratch it, I just washed it. Ow. You know, I'm only pushing this Gator into here because I see another car there.
We doing this again?
Hey, focus! Focus!
No one cares about Gators. Eleanor.
Eleanor. Like Eleanor's baby brother
Yeah.
that like has no power, nobody cares about.
Yeah. He can keep up. I can keep up. 289! I got 289!
Original hubcaps. One of them.
Yeah.
Manual. Manual 289.
Yeah. That's got to be a rare combo. Vinyl's pretty good.
It's not like
The
bubbling.
vinyl looks awesome, yeah.
It's not bubbling underneath. Like I wouldn't want to paint it. I wonder how long this has been sitting here. It's been painted. It's got tuck tape under the wiper. 04 means it's been sitting for 20 years.
Waiting for us.
Waiting for us all that time.
20 years. That's a long time to wait for us.
How didn't know that we were coming?
Sometimes you won't even wait like 15 minutes for me.
It's because you take too long.
This thing will wait 20 years for us.
So we need a fuel filter, fuel pump works. Just get an inline filter. And then the starter's toast. I'm sure the starter's toast, but we'll get a battery for it anyway. Maybe we can pull the starter tonight. Just see if we can fix it. Put it back on or order one from Amazon. At least we'll get the number off of it. And then see if we can get it running. Because I'm pretty happy with this too. Washed up pretty clean. We can do some nice bed liner on the bottom here. They painted it, but it's coming off. Do a little bed liner there, bed liner in the bed. Fix a couple small things. I think probably replace this one fender because it looks like they hit something hard. And then we got a nice little machine. Sweet. Turn it over. Let me see if we got spark. Hold on, wait. Like, you want me to feel if we have spark, not see if I have spark.
I'm getting ready.
Okay, try it. Oh wait, no, sorry, I had my hand on the belt. That was another bad thing. Okay, go ahead. Okay, we got spark.
All right. We giving her?
Yeah, we're giving her. Like, is there a choke? There should be a choke. Yeah, right here. So is that working?
Yep.
That's working. All right, let's try. Oh, so see, it is starter, because that's really like it should sound way better than that. It's a starter because
Yeah, it's thicker, but it's rolling over a lot easier.
It's rolling
Yeah,
over
yeah.
at least, but that's not enough.
No, it could be just the Bendix is kind of rusty.
You can keep cranking it. You're not gonna hurt the starter. You just give
Just like to hear it. Boom, 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 boom.
I mean, starter's got to come off. Let's just take it off and see if.
Yeah, and then test it out.
And then just test it out.
Bench test.
Bench test. So we call up John Deere. We got our serial number, and they told us $510 for a starter. Can have it in a day. But a reman's a little more reasonable, $403. So then we're like, yeah, no thank you. We just washed off the engine, found the serial number off of it, just Kawasaki, Amazon, $64, delivered to your door next day. Sorry, John Deere, like, I don't know what you're smoking, I don't know who pays that, but we'll pull the starter off because she's turning over kind of rough. And then see if I can clean it up, get it going again tonight, but otherwise we'll just leave it for tomorrow. We're gonna take that truck back and then see if this thing runs, and then that's it. That's probably all we need to do with this thing. Load her in the back of the truck. We'll put it in the back of the F350, so then that one doesn't have to work very hard. But we'll do that at the very end after we get everything done, because we need the F350 to go get some tires, do some parts runs, things like that. So these people are awesome. Again, Americans have been so accommodating. We thought that they were a scam. They thought we were a scam. Then we met each other, had a conversation, went out for lunch. Now they're like, yeah, you want to use the shop, whatever you want, make yourself at home. Like, it's so awesome. People are awesome. It's nice to think that people are generally good. So, yeah. Everywhere we've gone in the U.S., everybody's been super accommodating. Awesome. I don't think it's any good. I mean,
No.
oh no, I don't think I can even fix that. Like there's nothing going on there. I'm surprised it turned over the engine at all. But that's a nice fix too. Even directly to it. I'm not getting anything.
It's just jammed.
It's just toast.
Yeah.
That gas doesn't smell as good, but it'll probably still wait. Doesn't look like a whole lot of fuel's coming through there. Pump's making lots of noise, but it's probably out of gas. I thought there was lots of gas in it. Yeah, there's lots of gas. It says it has a hard time starting. So, that's not clogged. But it's also not pumping. We need the smallest electric fuel pump. One more off Amazon.
Oh, it's not pump. Not pumping.
It's not pumping. There's no blockage and it's not pumping.
So fuel pump has been swapped out with the generic one before,
Okay.
and there's only a clamp on one side.
Yeah. Solenoid up, rotate it. Other way, other way. More, another, yeah, there we go, push it. Let's have to put this cover on this side. I think. Another the battery.
Yep.
It's already got more fuel on it
And
in the filter.
Oh, in the filter.
I think it looks okay. Basically, every piece of farm equipment we got traded in, we just counted on a battery, a starter, and an alternator. Battery starts getting weak, then you're cranking the starter. So the starter's not getting full amperage, then the alternator has to work 10 times harder to replenish the battery. And then it just stops, and they're like, I'm sick of this. And then they just like, I want to go buy something new.
yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
Every single time. So starter. So I don't know. I hope it charges.
Ooh, sounds good.
Like there's a little bit there, but it sounds better than the other one. But needs more than that. So that's really on. Maybe it just needs to be primed. I'll take that. Take the hose off. Yeah, turn the key. Like that. Just keep it going. Just fill this right up. Okay, stop. So the carb must just be full, right? Yep. It's a bit much.
That might happen.
Yeah, I thought it would, but I was being sparing. Well, I backfired because the ether. There was a little something in the spark plug, which is odd, but that probably from the backfire.
Yeah.
So then we lost spark. I can't get the other spark plug out. So, should fire though. I don't.
Yeah, it should fire off the one.
Yeah, tried it. Yeah. No, because we're like, it's almost there, it's almost there. Keep going.
It was almost there.
Well, Amazon has good warranty on starters, right?
Yep.
Didn't end up needing it.
Like, it looks good and it smells good. Doesn't taste half bad.
Did it make you feel all funny?
Not like super funny, but the fuel in the carburetor is probably worse. Let's push it outside too. There. It almost went there.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, that one did some damage.
Oh.
So it's got spark and it's firing. I think just I'm wondering if timing's messed up. But to me, if the fuel pump went, it was hard starting, they ruined the starter, and then they called it quits. So it should technically be running.
Yeah.
Without, I don't feel like redoing the carburetors. At this point, I think it's got to be timing.
Well, they say that's controlled. Must be controlled by that.
Okay. So unplug it. Go to like a default, maybe. Try it. Grasping at straws?
Yeah, we're trying last ditch efforts. We tried washing the seats. That didn't make it start. I took all the dirt out of the wheels. That didn't make it start. So now we're trying to see if we got any compression. Maybe a sticky valve. I heard Kawasaki's have a tendency to get sticky valves, so.
Like the spark plug's drenched, so it's getting fuel. So we're getting air out of the exhaust. It's pushing paper, I can feel it. So air's getting out, so then air's getting in. Well, that seems excessive. Like really excessive. That's like 50,000. So we're gonna set the valves because the valves here, if you can see this, supposed to be 4 to 6 thou. That is closer to 50, 60. So we should just be able to move it. But they're both crazy. So when you push down on the valve, you can feel it bottoming out against the head. So I don't think the valves are stuck open. And we were getting some compression. So maybe we're just not getting near enough compression. So we'll try that. So a razor is what?
Between 6 and 9.
Okay, and we need 4 to 6. So as long as it fits tight.
Yeah, like I'm sure if it's...
That's pretty tight. That's pretty tight. I mean, full throttle, we're getting 120. Doesn't make any sense. How did it stop running?
A couple of months ago, you'd give it 5 or 10 minutes and you'd push the gas while you're rolling it over and eventually it would start up.
Okay.
You just had to somehow get the RPMs up high enough, I guess. I don't know if it works the same way with this.
Yeah, it's odd because it's got compression. So these valves are way off. Like,
Yeah.
So you're supposed to have a 6/1000th of an inch gap, and it was probably 60, 70 thou. So like it was way out. So those
is it
valves
like
were barely
flooding it?
open. No, it's just not letting much air in. But now it's building compression, so it should.
Yeah, once you get it to start, it'll stay.
But does it cough? Does it spit? Like,
Yeah, a little
or
bit.
not?
A little
Yeah?
bit. It does. It'll cough, and then you'll hear it like, literally like eventually it'll just start rolling over, and then it rolls. And once it finally starts, you stay on the gas for maybe 5,
All right,
10 minutes.
Can you show us?
Come on!
There's something else wrong.
Come on.
Because it's not even spitting or sputtering. right? No.
No, it would do that, but it would roll over.
Yeah, yeah.
They say it could be that computer.
Yeah?
Well,
Which computer?
this box right here.
That's a
That
computer?
controls the ignition timer.
Okay.
But you'd think that would bypass with ether.
Yeah. All right, I'm ready to do this again. Get on
Yeah.
the horse. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Tell me when.
Yeah, go ahead.
What was that?
It's not gonna go, man.
No, it's not.
There's something wrong. There's something stupid.
We're gonna take the cover off for the carb, I guess, basically. Carb cover.
Yeah.
Spray straight fuel into it and see what happens.
Should go.
It really should.
We've got spark and we've got compression, and I'm spraying fuel into it. So like the whole carb system is taken out of the picture.
It's not even connected to anything.
So that could be just an overflow or event. But I think we're pushing it into the back of the truck.
Damn.
Yeah, that's disappointing. Without the throttle pedal being open, we weren't getting any compression. It was going to like 10, 20. And then it wasn't until you did full throttle that you got the meter went up.
So cam's wiped out on the one side, maybe.
I don't know. I had those were way out, right?
Yeah.
Let me put compression tester on the front side just before we give it back, just so I know. And then
Want to get out of the way?
no, that's it. No, you're good.
No choke.
No choke.
Full throttle.
No. We'll do it first without
Okay.
the full throttle.
Ready?
Yeah. So it jumped to 60, but then full throttle it jumped up to 90 and then slowly climbed to 120. So I don't even know how to read that. I think it's got decent compression. It should run on that. It should run on 60. So let me put the spark plug back in again and stick my finger over the hole and see when the spark happens compared to the.
Intermittent.
It's yeah, it's like jumping all over the place.
Yeah.
But it could be on a waste spark. I don't know how it works. Like they just shoot both at the same time rather than going opposite because it's a computer. You can do that on a Holly too if you don't know where your cam is because it could be off 180 degrees. You just do it both times because there's nothing wrong with firing on an intake stroke. It doesn't hurt anything, right?
Right. Oh, it's just a waste of.
It's just a waste, yeah, a waste spark. So,
But it is cutting out though for like a certain period though.
Yeah.
Like it's going spark, 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 nothing, spark, 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 spark.
The battery's getting low too. I don't know. I think we're gonna back the truck up and we gotta push it in. Yeah, now you guys gotta lift. You said I like my legs. You said lift.
We got a little bit more to go.
A little more to go.
Yeah, you know what? You can take it off if you grind these welds off.
Yeah. I have one if you want me to.
It would be nicer if we let the air out of the tire and then we're able to close the tailgate.
Okay, can we grab it? Yeah!
I got tired!
Yeah! Okay, that ain't. Yeah, it, oh, truck bed's on fire.
Just before we go, just in case.
Maybe we flooded it yesterday. It teases! It teases!
I think it did speed up.
I thought it was.
It did.
He did
By
say
the time we get back to the border, it'll.
Okay, we'll try it a few more times along the way.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good. Yeah, we sit down for supper. One guy's got to stay out.
Yeah, it's true.
Ready?
Yeah.
No! I thought this was the time.
So we've tried it in Arkansas. We've tried it in
We're Nashville now.
So
Go
we're
in Texas.
Texas, Arkansas, and now we've tried it in Tennessee and it still won't start.
Still won't start.
That doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't make any sense.
We've tried it.
What's next? Kentucky?
Yeah, we could try it in Kentucky.
I'll
See if
try it
that,
in Kentucky, maybe.
yeah, maybe clean it, get some more John Deere green paint.
Just touch this rust spot off, and then we'll try it again.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so we're in Ohio, and we're actually a day early. Our paperwork isn't done at the border yet. So, yeah, we forgot Cincinnati. I bet you would have.
That's still Ohio. We're still in Ohio.
We're still in Ohio.
Yeah.
Oh, Cincinnati's in Ohio?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. Oh, so we're good.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I'm learning my geography.
It's only got New York left to go, I think.
Okay.
Just need a little coal. Yeah, maybe that's what.
Choke it. You gotta choke it. You gotta choke it. Ah! Ah. Ah, I thought it was gonna go.
We still got New York, so don't be, don't get too discouraged.
We'll see if New York is the key. Cleaned it, adjusted the tire pressure. Still no start. Oh, push it in the back of the trailer. Alright, so we're still in New York. We're gonna try this one more time. We're about an hour away from home. And one last ditch effort. We got some coils off of Amazon. Now we do have spark, but it's weak and it's a regular, so we got an ignition module as well. These coils, $24 on Amazon Canadian. Should almost be like a service item, not a repair item. And then this was not cheap, but we're gonna try it anyway. If it fires up in the coils, maybe we can try and bring that back. But yeah, I still not exactly sure what's going on, but give her a go. I don't know how much battery we have left. Not much, I'm thinking. I think it's got, the coils are different, but I think we got the right coil because the mounts, yeah, somebody's changed this coil. So I'm missing a bolt, but it's not the right coil for it. So it's the wrong spark plug and the wrong coil. Oh. So this is what was on it. Look at that cute little coil. This is what's going on, which the two mounting holes right here line up perfect. So I'm thinking the coil probably quit at some point and they just grabbed whatever they had kicking around. Ah, but that doesn't fit on the spark plug. Crap. It's in there. If I can push this on there, then we're golden, but. There we go. Put that on here. I can shorten that up too if I have to. Nice. Okay. That works. I don't know what's the right part anymore. So it was $110 from John Deere for the proper coil. $24 for one that's close-ish. Okay, new coils, semi-mounted. We'll try it. Nothing. Okay, well, I'll try the ignition module, and then she's coming home regardless. I really don't want to push it, but all right, ignition module. I plugged it in, so I can't bring it back. So I'm gonna drive it like this right here. No. I think that's the end of our battery. That's the problem. Time to get one of those genius booster packs. Getting warmer. Doesn't have to run right, it just has to drive into the trailer. I'll deal with the rest later. Almost. As soon as it catches, it'll be good.
Yeah.
Ah, wow. We're getting there.
We're getting there. It's just getting warmer.
So the other coils didn't have a mark on them, whether they were positive or negative. It's spewing some oil here. Oh, out of the valve cover. Oh shoot!
Oh.
Can't get his driveway dirty. Doesn't like my laugh. This needs a good beat down is what it needs. Now, just a side note, we bought this in Texas and towed it home. After 2018 in Texas, they started issuing titles for these things, so you can't cross the border unless you have a title. Just something to remember, when you cross the border, it is like a vehicle. You have to give the information to the border ahead of time. This thing's 2006, but again, because it's Texas, it's in excellent shape. We have them here and they're all rusted out, and then we see them already all parted out. So very happy with this purchase. It doesn't start great. It falls on its face when you first tromp on it. You gotta ease into the throttle, and doesn't seem to have quite enough power. So first thing we're gonna do is just pull the carb off, clean that out, basically just blow every orifice out, and then put it back together again. I'm gonna drain all the fuel, put fresh fuel in it. I'm just gonna put that fuel in an older vehicle. Hopefully it runs a little better. Here we go. Okay, so carbs are so simple that it's not hard to follow the path of fuel, but it's infuriating when it's so simple and it doesn't work right. So generally every carb has the same general idea: a float and a needle and a seat. So as your fuel goes down, your float goes down, and it takes the needle off the seat and allows more fuel to come into the bowl, and your float goes up and then stops the flow of fuel coming into the bowl. If you have fuel that's coming out of your intake, then your needle and seat isn't seating. There might be a piece of dirt or something in there, and it just keeps pushing fuel in there until it spills over the top. And then you've got jets that look like this. So these are your jets, and there's one for each cylinder, and that basically, as your air rushes through here, it creates a vacuum and it pulls fuel through these tiny little holes, and that's a metered amount of fuel that is needed for the cylinders. Now, these are generally what gives you your problems. They get a little bit of dirt in there or get gummed up from the ethanol, and it doesn't give you enough fuel and gives you a lot of issues. From there, you just have to chase the different ports where they end up and make sure that all the ports are clean. So from this one, the fuel goes through here, comes out these two little holes, swings around to here on either side, and then goes back down in. We've got little angled pieces that are connected to here, and basically I just take my blowgun, make sure that everything is clean. For these ones, I put my blowgun right over top, and then basically make sure that I feel air coming out, and then we'll put it back together again. And hopefully that fixes our starving issue when we tromp on the pedal. So lots of fun. Here we go. So that's the best it's ever started. Not seeing any fuel pouring out yet, nothing's catching on fire yet, so. Okay, so it's 2006, you just bought a brand new Gator. You know what it needs? A light bar. Doesn't like getting wet. All right, so much better than when we first picked it up. Still has some old fuel in it, so I'm gonna drain the fuel. I gotta check everything else out, make sure everything works. 4-wheel drive lights, cooling, fan, all the fluids. So there'll be more episodes on this little girl. Let us know in the comments what you think we should do with it. I kind of want to finish all my other stuff before I get it too deep, but they do sell like turbos and superchargers for tiny engines, and maybe we should paint it a different color and just finish it. I don't know. But regardless, we're gonna fix some plastics. We got a light ordered for it. We got 2 sets of rims. We can put the smooth turf tires on it, take it to the show so we don't rip up the lawn. and then we'll get another set of small lug tires for the front, so that we can, when we pull the kids around in the snow and stuff like that, we can do that as well. They're nice machines. They're definitely not powerhouses. It's definitely not too much power, but we'll figure out everything else as we go. Does four-wheel drive, diff lock, lights, cooling, we got to make sure all of that works. Go through a full service on it, make sure that everything is as it should be. So there will be more videos coming out on this, but regardless, thank you for watching this one. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I wish you guys nothing but the best in 2024. Hopefully it's a fantastic year for us. If you haven't heard, we teamed up with Edison, and we're going to be starting to build Canada's first prototype diesel electric pickup truck. So again, get out there, work on it, make some memories, and don't forget to include your families. I'm very much looking forward to pulling the girls around with this. They can kind of cart around. There's a bolt underneath the pedal to govern it. It's very simple, but remember, if you're not filthy, you're not rich. Here we go.